Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be going over what I think about new Dragon Adventures Season Pass. Bear with me though, as this is my first time making a public opinion about something. I'm also not an official content creator or anything related to the Sonar team. I just wanted to share my opinion, along with some other people's opinions. So I've been seeing a lot of people call the new season one pass a cash grab, or that the devs are making the game pay to win. I understand where they're coming from, but I also think that there's more to it. First off, I think the main problem with the old season pass was that it lacked a proper amount of rewards. You'd grind for weeks and feel like you barely got anything besides the main dragon or dragons, depending on if you bought the Robux pass. But with this new season layout, you get a lot more rewards just at the cost of most of it being behind a paywall. In my opinion, if you buy the Drakon pass, you'll get your money's worth, along with the dragoneer pass. And if you buy the Drakon pass, you get both passes. You don't need to buy the dragoneer as well as the Drakon pass. But let's start with the pros and cons of the Dragonseer pass. In the dragoneer pass, you get the returning dragon Aerialisses, 50% more inventory space, times 2 experience points when leveling dragons, an additional 30 dragon storage, and plus 5 incubator slots, along with some other things like a plank material potion, lightning potion, and storm potion. First of all, the 50% more inventory space is originally available as a Robux Game Pass, costing 500 Robux. This alone is already the same worth as the Dragoneer Pass, seeing as the Season Pass is worth 499 Robux. Secondly, doubled experience points are available as a Robux boost and available in private servers. It costs 50 Robux for 1 hour and 95 Robux for 2 hours, and a private server costs 500 Robux as a monthly subscription. If you're looking to max level all your dragons like I am, then this is a huge bonus. I assume it's permanent and stacks with pre-existing doubled XP, but I'm not too sure. Thirdly, the 30 dragon slots. Before buying the pass, I was at 120 max slots. I'm now at 150. I'm pretty sure it's around 2 million coins to upgrade from 120 to 125. This saves me the hassle of millions of coins spent on space. I think that's useful. And it's still the 2 million price to upgrade storage, at least for now. But it's said that this will only be temporary and will disappear after the season ends. Nowhere on the actual pass does it say that these perks will be permanent or temporary. I think the lack of clear communication is a big con here, but also, if these perks are all temporary, then it's all kind of not worth it. I don't see the point if they were going to give us more slots, inventory, and buffs if only to take them away after a month. I hope these are all permanent, and if not, then it's changed to being permanent. Overall, this is worth the 499 Robux, and I'd recommend it if you're in need of more space but don't want to spend millions upgrading storage manually, or just want to save Robux if you plan to get 50% more inventory space anyway. But if this is all temporary, then this honestly not worth it, unless you really want an aerial and some other things. Now, on to the Drakon Pass. In the Drakon Pass, one of the things you get is a choice of Tronat or Voltstorm at tier 50. Up to this point, you have the choice of getting all dragons from the pass, since you also have the same choice from the free pass, and if you complete tier 100, you get another one of the season 1 dragons. In total, that's 4 dragons from the pass, from my knowledge. You also get 2 biohazard potions, 4 trait potions, 4 legendary color and pupil potions, along with other stuff like an extra legacy token, and 2 plot themes. I see the issues with adding the biohazard potion to this pass as a Robux exclusive item, but previously this was only available through giveaways. Not everyone could enter in chance. I'm pretty sure they were also worth 80 million coins. I think it's bad that it's behind a paywall, but this is better than it being not available at all. Hopefully, at the very least, it'll decrease the price so players who don't pay Robux for the pass can afford it. I also noticed that some levels are invisible or missing. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. It feels unfinished if they're literally just missing, but if it's just a game bug, then that's more understandable. For the people who've already purchased the whole pass, using skip tries, I'm not sure what the future of that will be like, as in if they'll add tiers or what. I also saw that some people were having issues with skip on F tiers. Now the problems. The biggest problems is that the free season pass is very lacking of good rewards other than the season dragon. Some have called it chest loot. I think it's similar to how the old season pass was, but worse rewards-wise. The best way to describe this is stingy of the developers. I hope they swap some of the items to make it more free-to-play friendly. I also think the new Season 1 Dragons animations are a bit lazily done, along with the Tronats model is a bit, as some people have said, empty. I don't like how the Vault flies either. Putting its arms and legs up makes it look a bit dumb like ancient Scriffé. That model is also honestly terrible if you ask me. More scary than anything. But another problem, time. Not many people will have the time to do all the daily and weekly quests. And it might also be a bit overwhelming to try to do all of the daily quests every day. I hope only doing some will suffice. And with the weekly quests, I also think the level of prehistoric dragon to level 40 quest is a bit hard and requires a lot of work to do every week. Along with the 20 skill potions quest, I just don't want to spend coins on skill potions when I can grind. And I will be trying to do all dailies every day. I completed all dailies and almost all weeklies on the first day. It wasn't too hard. It just took a while. But some people have been having the problem where their missions don't count. This has happened a few times with some like Heroes League and Shirin quests. It sucks, but I think it'll be fixed eventually. A lot of the time these new updates have bugs or things that need fixing. But in conclusion, it's not perfect. And I get why some people are frustrated with the price change, but I think it's a big upgrade from the old season pass. But how do you feel about it? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments.